Warning! Game contains scenes of violence and gore, sexual content and strong language. Is suitable for, I don't know, I couldn't read it all. I'm sure it's fine though. Hello everyone, this is Redact. In this game it's called The Cat Lady. So we met who I assume was our stalker from our dream, or when we went back into our past or whatever, but I think he was the stalker. Anyway, the cats had a lovely meal, shall we say, and we'll leave it at that. Now let's move on to chapter 6. Onwards to chapter 6. The Legend of Cat Widow. Well, there were two L's.
We're really going to do it, aren't we?
Yes, Mitzi. You will finally get your closure. Maybe I will get mine too.
Did you take that map with you?
Yes.
We can always refer to it if we get lost.
I've lived in this building for many years. I won't get lost, Mitzi.
But it'd be a good idea to cross people off. Once we're sure it's not them, it might give us a clearer picture of how far we've got. Right. Okay. Good luck, Mrs. A.
Mitzi, are you sure you're feeling up to it? This recent incident, it must have been pretty tough for you.
No, I'm good. Never felt better, Mrs. A.
You now have Mitzi icon in your inventory. Use Mitzi's ability to pick locks and ask for advice if you get stuck. Okay. Why are there doors moving around? Don't know. So how does that work? So we have our map. Press any button to close. So we have our map. Baby, got Brian, got the old man, Davis. I think it's most likely it's Brian. Or it's flat 7 where you got the gamer. Yeah, see, Helen is spelt with 2 L's, but it wasn't in that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. No one's definitely moving around. We'll start at the bottom. Work our way up. How does Mitzi work? Let's talk to her.
So, what next?
Let's look around first. We must check everyone. I'm absolutely sure Eye of Adam is living in one of these flats.
Do you say anything else? No, she did not say anything different. So we'll go to the ground floor. We do the flats that I'm pretty sure are not... Oh, hello. The dog lady. He lives in flat 2 with that stinky mongrel of hers. Can't remember her real name. I've always called her the dog lady. Needless to say, we're not the best of friends. We usually do our best not to show it. Talk to her.
Hello. You live on the first floor, am I right?
Yes, that's correct. Flat 2. And you're Susan Ashworth, I presume. I've been meaning to talk to you, actually.
Really? Is something wrong?
Well, it's those cats. I understand you're trying to do a good thing, but it's become unbearable lately. This can't be sanitary for people living here. And I'm sure it's not allowed by the council either.
Are the cats bothering you?
Yes, they are, actually.
They usually stay outside anyway. I bet you hardly ever see them.
I see them all the time, actually. Ever since the Morrisons from Flat 1 moved out last month, your cats seem to reside permanently on my floor. And that sofa, my God! They're always gathered round it like it's their shrine. It was Morrison's responsibility to dispose of it, but they just left it there. And a whole load of other rubbish, too.
Okay, that's not my fault really, is it?
But you encourage cats to come here. You feed them. Everyone knows that. Every time I take William for a walk, he gets upset and tries to chase them away.
Who's William?
William is my dog, of course. He's 12 years old, you know. He shouldn't be running after cats at his age.
Well, control your dog then.
Did you say they sleep on the old sofa?
I didn't say they sleep. Have you not listened to me? I'm beginning to wonder if they ever sleep, actually. They just keep climbing up and down the wretched thing. They're noisy. They leave germs all over the place. They've scratched upholstery and the paintwork. And William keeps chasing them. He's so quick, I can't hold him most of the time. What if he runs off and gets lost? I'm telling you, we've never had such problems before you decided to bring here these homeless devils.
How dare you? They're adorable cats.
Look, they're not my cats.
You're Susan Ashworth, the cat lady. We all know what you do. Everyone's sick of those cats, and I am too. Brian said he will get in touch with animal control if things don't improve.
He already did.
Really? Well, I certainly don't see any improvement on first floor. It's still completely overrun by these filthy creatures. He'll have to talk to them again.
I hear they've run out of business recently.
Then he'll have to find another one. This is just not good enough.
I have to go now. See you later.
So she lives in flat 2. Essentially the ground floor. She said it was the first floor, but it's not. It's the ground floor. Flat 1 had the Morrisons in it. Let's see what's this way. Looks heavy. It's meant to be a storage place for cleaning products, vases and junk mail. Those who have lived in this house as long as me, oh no, there's actually a door to the basement behind it. Interesting. No one goes down there anymore. It's not safe, apparently. If you can use your inside, just piles of leaflets. Can I push it? Push that cabinet out of the way, but I don't really want to be seen. Only we could get rid of this old witch somehow. Well, that's probably by the dog, isn't it? Flowers. Gammon. Someone put freshly picked flowers in a vase, brighten up this grim-looking hall. A bunch of roses on a long-forgotten grave.
Maybe one day you will forgive flowers, Mrs. A.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Never.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push it.
Don't worry, Mrs. A. Could have happened to anyone.
I'll clean it in a minute, but please, be more careful in the future, yes?
You be more careful, nosy old witch.
Take a piece of glass, yes. The vase was already cracked. I was ready to break as soon as I touched it. Exactly, it wasn't me. Nice. So we now have that. Sharp. I have to be careful. There's enough of my own blood already. Does Mitzi have anything to say?
So, what next?
If only we could get rid of that woman and her dog.
Yes. A communal mailbox holds all the tenants' mail in a separately locked compartments. Open it. No mail for Susan Ashworth. Locked. Go outside. Guy's hiding here in the house. No reason to go outside. Alright. That's fine. We could go down to the basement. We've got to distract the dog lady somehow with the cats. Can't go to the right. First floor. So is this like, this is ground floor then? So there's no flats here. Maybe she was right. She said first floor. All the flats were there. Okay. Oh yes. Sofa. Get to the basement. We're going to have to distract the old lady. What is that? Radiator. Radiators are some of the few remnants of the old days. Most have been taken off the walls. Those that are left have been working for years. Hello, catsies. Cats seem attracted to it, but why? It's an old sofa. Morrison's left it here when they moved out. There were some stitches on it. They look fresh. Has it been mended recently? Note. From Flat One. Apologise for cluttering the hall. Removal company has been called and they will collect sofa and chairs soon. Sorry for the inconvenience. Sure you can put up with a few items for a bit longer. Like we put up with your dog for all these years. Morrison's. That one. Examine. Morrison's family used to live here. They moved out a little while ago. Can we... Let's listen. Anyone there? Only silence. Can we knock? No one home. Can we open? Is it unlocked? Locked. Right. Lock. Find a lock first. Fine.
Would you like to try your famous lock-picking skills on this lock here?
Let's see. A young child could open this lock with a piece of wire.
That's fantastic. Have you done it yet?
No, I can't work when you're looking over my shoulder. Do you mind?
No, sure. I'll just walk away for a minute and stare at the wall if that's what it takes to get this done.
Thanks.
Oh, spanner. Picking that. Does Mitzi have to say?
So, what next?
If only we could get rid of that woman and her dog.
That's all she's going to talk about. Can't go up the hall. Sounds like a monster. Oh, there's a hole. The hole must have been made quite recently. Joe Davis's flat up there. He's thinking, digging holes in the floor. Around the edge there's some black shiny object. Can't quite tell what it is from here, but it looks like some kind of statue. Can we reach it? No, I can reach it. It's too high. The table on the right wasn't damaged so badly, I could probably stand on it. All rotten. Probably only fall and break my neck. It's alright, you just come back alive again. Find another way to get that statue from up there. Well, we can always go into the flat. Rotten through. Window. Is the sunny side of the building. My side is always covered in dark, so it seems.
Clearly this place is empty. I reckon we can cross it off the list.
Mrs. A, what does depression feel like?
Well, it feels like all I want is to die, but I have to live.
That's funny. Most of the time I feel like I want to live, but I have to die.
Yeah, that's all a bit sad, isn't it? It's an ordinary electric socket. What does Mitzi have to say? Nothing interesting. Got the window, got the table. So we need something. We'll see whether we can go through the flat upstairs, but maybe not. And we have the spanner. Let's have a look at the spanner. Examine it. Never cared much for DIY. Now, as I find myself spying on my neighbours and breaking into flats. Actually come in handy. Can I use it? I use it. Can't use it here. That's fine. Just checking. It's not flat one. Can we use the glass on the sofa because it's got stitching? Yes. Reach inside. The catnip inside.
Hey, look at this. Valerian root extract. Cats love it. It has the same effect on them as catnip. They go absolutely crazy for it.
You found it inside that sofa?
Yes. I wonder how it got there. Maybe the Morrisons wanted to leave a goodbye gift for that woman and her dog? Yes. Well, they would. I always thought they were reasonable people.
Oh, what a shame they moved out.
Good. So we could put this on the dog or something the dog has. Valerian drops. It's heart medicine, but for some reason cats find it irresistible. The Morrisons left it there. Cats would annoy their neighbour. Seems they weren't very fond of her. Good. Shall we see if we can get in here? The dog will be there, but it will be nice to distract the dog. Listen. The dog is definitely there. I'm sure we won't be able to go in there, but let's see. If I knock, what happens? Yeah, so the dog's definitely there. Let's think about it. What will Mitzi say? How are we going to put drops onto the dog? Do it from upstairs, maybe, but that's my flat. Drop something down. Or do we just go in? Let's see, what's the worst that could happen? Maybe Mitzi won't want to do it anyway.
So, what next?
If only we could get rid of that woman and her dog.
Same thing. Find a lock first. Bad idea. There's a dog inside. I hate dogs. Fine. Maybe we have to wait a little bit for her to go and take the dog away. So we'll go upstairs. I go inside my flat? No. I can't do it from upstairs because we live above the dog. The Davies are home. Joe Davis lives here with his wife. I haven't seen them for a while though. They're probably dead then, aren't they? Maybe they're gone for a holiday? I think I heard something. No, it's probably just my imagination. Yes, they're not in. That's great. I never liked them much. Is it unlocked? It's locked. That's fine.
Can you unlock this door for us?
Let's see. Blimey. You don't see these very often. This is a very special lock. It would take someone much more skilled than me to open it.
Great. I thought you were an expert.
I am. But this lock is just beyond me. Why would anyone need one of these here? They must have something to hide.
Is there any other way we can get inside then?
Well, not unless we can find some plastic explosives or a pneumatic drill. Or a key.
Yeah, because I'm sure there's a key lying around here somewhere.
Well, what can I say, my friend? Let's try to think positive.
So maybe they got killed off by Adam. Installed a new lock. It might be in a different flat. So we still need to go into that one. Go to the third floor. So who is here? There's an old man. Now this goes to see old man. Then there's Brian. To the left. Examine. Hung out here to dry a long time ago. I have a rag. Old dirty rag. Perhaps it served as a doormat once. Ooh, no, we can't combine items. That door. Bicycle. Examine. Brian doesn't own a car. Every day he rides this bicycle to get to work. Not just his pride and joy, it's also his only means of transportation. He'd be gutted if something happened to it. Oh, what if something happened to it? What do I want to? The noise would only alarm him. Or I can think of a better way to get back at Brian. Did put those psychos on me. Listen. I hear someone walking inside. Brian's definitely in. Oh, what's that? Crank. How funny would it be if the crank went missing? Probably wouldn't even notice until the very last minute. He's all ready to leave for work with no time to spare. Yes. Can't be done by hand. I'll need the right tool to remove it. Oh, just so happens.
That'll teach you not to mess with the cat lady.
Exactly. Never mess with me. Love to see Brian pedal to work with just one crank. Apart from that, I might actually find some use for it. We replaced our spanner for a bicycle crank. Or pedal, really. Go this way. An old man lives here. I don't think it's long until he's taken into care. Right now he still seems independent enough to do his shopping and cleaning. Sometimes I see him in the hallway. That guy always says hello and smiles. Still, perhaps something not quite right about him. Early stages of dementia, perhaps? Can we listen? I heard someone cough. He's home, alright. Could always knock on the door. This is occupied. Let's go upstairs then. Might have to go inside a flat while people are there. A minute. Just looking at it is painful. Yeah, no doubt. Where Pauline lives. She's a young mother and until recently a busy hotelier. Baby's there. Yeah. Can't go in there either. They're all home. Pointing. Oh, what's... Is there anything this side that I missed? No. Get them to leave. Cable. Examine. These cables are hanging loose. Don't think that's very safe. Electric meter. Examine. Electric meter for both flats. Some young guy lives here. I think his name is Jesse. Makes a lot of noise, apparently. Can I listen? He's definitely home. I switch this off. What will he do? Meter for both flats. I could pull the cable. I'll switch it off and pull out the cable. I pull them out. I'll cut off electricity for both flats. Unfortunately, they are too firmly attached to the meter. Can I use the rag? Better place to use it. Can I use this with the crank? Now I can't. Oh, hello.
It's just a tripped fuse, don't worry. I'll just flip this switch and we're back on.
Jesse, can we talk to you for a second?
Sure, but not right now. I'm right in the middle of something.
Suspicious. Very, very suspicious. Is he listening to music again? How am I going to get rid of this cable? Is hanging loose? I don't think that's very safe. I could pull them out. I'll cut off electricity for both flats. Unfortunately, they're too firmly attached to the meter. Where do they go? Let's knock on the door.
What's wrong?
I really don't feel that comfortable around babies, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine. I talked to her, but I'm not quite sure how to approach this. I'm hardly an expert on babies myself. If only we had some good reason to talk to this woman.
What do you mean?
Something like, I don't know, Something to talk about. We can't just knock on a door and talk about the weather.
Let's go somewhere else then. We can always come back here later.
All right.
Right, so they won't do that. They won't just knock on the door. Probably if the electricity is out, which means we need to pull out the cable, which I can't do right now. Because Brian will just grip the switch, and he won't talk to us either. So who... I can always go and talk to see what's going on with Brian, I suppose. Go down. The old man. Knock on the flats and just see what's going on. Remove those as options. And this is where we're going to leave this particular episode. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Back with another episode of The Cat Lady very soon. Take care, everyone.